Yo, what's going on, guys? Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and we're going to be recapping today's NBA games today, as we had 8 games today, and we had a lot of close games, maybe about 4 or 5 close games. Then we had some blowouts as well, but so yeah, there were some really good games today, and we started off with an interesting one in Dallas with the Atlanta Hawks matching up against the Dallas Mavericks. It's always fun when you get to see Trae Young versus Luka Doncic matchup. That very famous draft trade when the Hawks and Mavs made the trade and swapped Luka for Trae Young, and I think both players have been really good, but Luka's had a bigger impact. But and I would say they both accomplished a lot. Both of them have been to conference championships. The Hawks made it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2000. In the 2020-21 season, and then the Mavericks made it to the Western Conference Finals in the 21-22 season. Neither of them made it to the finals, but for these two young players, that was a great accomplishment. But Trae Young and the Hawks have slipped down, but they're starting to get back to life. They've won with this win over the Mavericks, getting a win 130-122. The Atlanta Hawks are now on a 4-game winning streak and are playing way much better basketball. Beat the Heat the other day. They beat in a couple other 2 teams in this winning streak, and have looked way better. Let's go over the scoring as the Hawks win by 8. Luka scores 30, Dinwiddie scores 20, and Christian Wood scores 22. For the Atlanta Hawks, DeJounte Murray scores 30, Trae Young scores 18, and 19 for John Collins. Also 16 points off the bench for Clint Capella. Then moving on towards the Wizards and the Knicks. Bradley Beal returns to the lineup for the Wizards tonight, and they get the win over the New York Knicks, 116-105. And so with that win, with that loss for the Knicks and a win for the Heat tonight, the Heat have jumped over to the 6th seed, and the Knicks have fell to the 7th seed. Going over the scores, Brunson was their leading scorer with 32, and then R.J. Barron had 21. Then for the Wizards, their leading scorer was Kuzma with 27 and 13. And then Porzingis with 22 and 11. And Bradley Beal also had 18. He might have been on a minute restriction, though. I'm not sure. All right, Cavs, Grizzlies. Grizzlies get the win by 1 in a really close game down to the last play. Cleveland was without their star, Donovan Mitchell, but still was really close even without him. Cavs lose 114-115. Ja Morant with 24. Desmond Bane with 25, 16 for Aldama off the bench. For the Cavs, their leading scorer was Garland with 24 points and 14 assists, and Karis LeVert with 23. And Isaac Okoro, who steps up with 17, and also Mobley with a double-double, 18 and 15. So tough loss for the Cavs, but they were without arguably their best player. So yeah. Here's someone else who's without their best player, the Pacers, without Tyrese Halliburton. Thunder get the win controllably. Really big win for the Thunder. And with this win and a Timberwolves loss, they jump up to the 9th seed. Thunder have made it a long way. I mean, a couple weeks ago, they were the 13 seed. I mean, not a couple weeks ago. Probably a couple days ago, they were the 13 seed, and they've made it all the way up to the 9 seed. And by the next couple days, they could be all the way up to 8 or 7. So, really good to see the Thunder playing good basketball. They're on a 4-game winning streak right now and playing way better. Shea led them in scoring tonight with 23. Oh, by the way, Thunder get the win 126-106. Josh Giddey, he's been getting triple-doubles almost nightly, but did not get that tonight. But he did 16, 6, and 11. Dort had 22. Isaiah Joe had 23. Andrew Nembhard had 18. He was their leading scorer for the Pacers. 13 for Madron, and the Pacers take a tough loss. Another blowout in New Orleans with the Heat getting the win, like I said, for them to get to the 6th seed. Pelicans shorthanded tonight. CJ McCollum was their leading scorer, 21. For the Heat, their leading scorer was Bam Adebayo with 26, and Butler had 18. Rockets, Hornets, don't want to talk too much about this game. I will say that the Rockets choked another one. But if you want me to hear me talk more about this game, I did make a post game because I'm a Rockets fan. And so yeah, Jalen Green tied his career high with 41, was the leading scorer of all games today. And their leading scorer was Rozier with 26, but the Hornets get the win 122-117. Another blowout. Like I said, there was only 3. Lauri Markkanen shines against the Clippers. The Jazz win 126-103. He has 34 and 12, and Conley has 17, and a double-double for the rookie Walker Kessler with 13 and 11. For the Clippers, they were without Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. I think that might mean they're playing a back-to-back. Maybe the Clippers are probably playing tomorrow. That's what that probably means. Not sure. If neither one of them are playing, they're probably on a back-to-back. Norman Powell was their leading scorer with 30, and Zubac had a double-double, 15 and 12. Clippers take a tough loss, but I'm thinking they're playing tomorrow with neither Kawhi or Paul playing. All right, we had a really close game and a good comeback by the Nuggets to get the win, 122-118 against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Another triple-double for Nikola Jokic, 30-point triple-double as well, 31, 11, and 13. And Jamal Murray with 28 as well. Bruce Brown, 16 off the bench. For the Timberwolves, their leading scorer was Jaden McDaniels with 18. Anthony Edwards only had 16. Naz Reid had 17. And the Nuggets make a comeback in the fourth quarter and get the win. Kings-Lakers. Lakers take a tough loss, 116-111. Some bad shots at the end. De'Aaron Fox was key in this game. Hit a bunch of good shots to get the Kings a win. Lakers played really good in this game. They just had some shots that couldn't get through the net. I mean, they were taking really good shots tonight. They had it when I was watching most of the fourth quarter. They were shooting the ball good, so they were doing a good job. It just, the Kings played better tonight. Lakers had a great game, but they were outplayed. LeBron James almost had a triple-double, 32 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. Russell Westbrook had 19 off the bench and hit 2 threes as well. We hit 2 clutch threes in the fourth quarter to give the Lakers the lead. Also off the bench, a key part of this Lakers team tonight was, the quadruple double-digit scorers for the Lakers. Gabriel with 10, Westbrook with 19, Christie with 12, and Kendrick Nunn for 14. The Lakers' other starters struggled. Schroeder with 5, Troy Brown Jr. with 4, Beverly with 3, and Bryant with 8. And their bench was very key in this game. Looking like, at least almost 60 points for the Lakers off the bench tonight. So the Lakers bench kept them in this game tonight. That's really it for the recap. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know your thoughts on today's games. Jalen Green scoring 41. As this is there's only been 3 days in January that a player has not scored 40 points in a slate of games. And Jalen Green made that not go to the 4th day. So it's been an incredible month of January. You've seen about near 30 40-point games in this month of January, maybe more. You've seen 106 40-point performances this season, and it's just been a crazy scoring season, guys. So, yeah, let me know what you guys thought about that Hawks-Dallas game. That was a really good game. The Hawks edged them out and got their 4th win in a row. And there's some other great games with the Nuggets and the Timberwolves and then the Lakers and the Kings. But that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know your thoughts. Peace out.